And it's amazing how just stacking silver and just literally putting it in a stack, in rows, provides a sense of order to your life that then you can then take that order and apply it into other areas. Well, hello my friends. Welcome back to Weekly Bullion. Welcome back to the channel. I know I've been away for a while, but I've still been stacking silver. And today what I wanted to do was come back online and unbox 2 new packages that I received just this week. Now, as you know, silver's been going up in price. Silver is currently around $80 a troy ounce. But despite that, I'm still buying silver. So I have 2 packages today, and we're gonna go ahead and open the box first, and then we'll open this other package second. And we're gonna just look at some of the silver that's inside. I have to confess, I don't know exactly what's in here, and I'll explain more about that later. Now, before we get started, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And while you're down there, please hit the like button as well. That'll help get this content out to more people just like you and me who enjoy precious metals. Well, let's get right to the unboxing. Okay, so this is the first box that I'm gonna go ahead and unbox today. And this box is from APMEX. And I got this box because it has silver in it, but it's silver that's actually on the secondary market. So I don't actually know what's in here, but we're gonna open it, we're gonna find out together. This packaging is just ridiculous, but okay, here we go. So, feels like we've got a roll of coins in here, or rounds. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this and we'll see what's inside. Okay, here we go. All right, so this is just a simple 20 count of 1 ounce rounds from APMEX. And I'm gonna go ahead and open this. We're gonna take a look at what's inside. Now, I've been buying silver a long time, and when I first started buying silver, silver was around $20 an ounce. Might have been $18 an ounce. And I remember thinking at that time, wow, you know, if silver could just double, if it just gets to 30 or 40, then I would have made it. And we are all the way up at $80 an ounce. And I've stacked a lot of silver. If you want to see some of the silver that I've stacked, you can go back and look at some of my previous videos. But I've got a lot of videos of just unboxing silver. You know, on my channel, I don't talk a lot about forecasting. I don't really talk about monetary policy. I just talk about the love of precious metals. And, you know, as you stack silver, you know, we're stacking it for one reason, and that is to protect our purchasing power for later on down the road when we need it. And, you know, one of these coins back in when I started stacking was $20. Now it's $80. And so that tells you how the purchasing power of our fiat currency has been eroded against these stronger assets of precious metals. And so even though it's at $80, I still found a way to stack 20 ounces of silver here that is pretty close to spot and serves the same purpose. So let's go ahead and dump this out and see what's in here. Okay, I think it's a while since I've done this. I may have done it one other time, but it's really just tough to know what you're gonna get. And so we'll just kind of look at this together. So this is just a round, and as you can see, it's got some off-quality features to it. It's got maybe some thumbprints. It's been handled before, and this is just a round, but you know what? I've got a lot of premium silver. I've got a lot of stuff in slabs. When it comes time to sell my silver, maybe 10, 15, 20 years from now, you know, this will probably be the first stuff I sell. But meanwhile, it's protecting my wealth against further fiat erosion, if you will. So here's a nice round. We're just gonna set it out here. Let's see what the next one is. Another buffalo round. Okay. So, you know, when I went on the AppMex eBay store and I just ordered up 20 rounds, you know, it could have been just anything. So I'd imagine they've got just kind of like a grab bag and they get 20 rounds and stick them in a tube. So this is another buffalo. The weight feels good though. The weight never gets old. The weight never gets tiring. It's just so good to hold silver in your hands. Premium silver, generic silver, you know, it's really all the same to me. I remember the first time I held silver in my hands and just felt the weight. It was American Eagle. That was the first one that I bought. But when I felt the weight of an American Eagle in my hands, I was really a changed man. I realized that I had been exposed to the truth. And the truth is that precious metals, gold and silver, are a great way to protect your wealth. It's a great way to self-custody your wealth, to keep a little bit of money outside of the system so that when you need your currency later on in life, you can then redeem the value that's been stored right here in this gold and silver for whatever you need at that time. And so whether it's an American Eagle or it's a generic buffalo round such as what these are, it's just a tremendous way to save. And so even though the prices have been going up and people might say, you know what, $80 is a bit steep for me. You know, I remember when people said, oh, $25 is a bit steep. Oh, we've had a good run. It went from 19 to 25. I don't know if I should be stacking silver right now. And you know what? Guess what? We're at 80. And all I can tell you is that, you know, one day 80 is going to look cheap. And whenever that day comes, then, you know, this will have been a good purchase. It's already a good purchase because I actually don't need this right now. But later on in life, absolutely, I'll go ahead and redeem this for the value that is stored in my silver. So nice buffalo rounds here. Obviously, they've been handled before. It's on the secondary market, but I got this for, I think, right at spot or a little bit above it. And so, you know what? I'll take it. And I understand the purpose that it serves. And more importantly, on a subjective note, it just keeps me in the game. It keeps me stacking. I mean, I have stacked a lot. And, you know, I don't need to be stacking at the same rate that I was stacking at before. I mean, I've actually moved on to other things, but, you know, it's still nice to come back to silver, which I would say is my first love, if you will, and keep stacking because this keeps me tied into what it's all about. You know, at the end of the day, it's about protecting your wealth. It's about being able to buy the things that you need down the road. It's about not worrying if, you know, let's say a burrito from Chipotle, which I don't go to Chipotle, by the way, but let's just use it as an example. You know, instead of, you know, $8.99 or whatever it was years ago, and it's now like $12 or $13, pretty soon that burrito is going to cost you $20. Okay? That's what it's going to cost you. That latte, you know, you're going to wake up one day and a latte is going to be $12.99. Okay? That's what's going to happen. And you're going to realize, hey, my wages haven't kept up with what the prices are around me. But if you've stored your wealth early on in silver, you're going to be hedged against that loss. So that's kind of why I stack. That's why I'm going to continue to stack. And you know what? Whatever I don't need, you know, I can leave it for little weekly bullion, or, you know, I can leave it for my spouse or whoever I want to leave it for. But until then, I'm just excited to continue to stack silver. So what we have here is 20 rounds, and they all turned out to be essentially buffalo rounds. And that's okay. These are cool. I'll put these in the stack. I'll kind of keep them near the top because when it's time to go ahead and redeem my silver for things that I need, then this will probably be kind of the first to go. But until then, I'm going to enjoy it. So let me just get this organized here. So I like to have some kind of showing the buffalo side, and then I like to have some that kind of show the Indian side. So this is what we're going to do here. Symmetry is so important. Order is so important. And it's amazing how just stacking silver and just literally putting it in a stack in rows provides a sense of order to your life that then you can then take that order and apply it into other areas. So this is really, really nice. We've got 20 ounces of silver here, and I've got another package to open here. So let's go ahead and open this package. Okay, nice and heavy. It's got some good weight to it. Let's see what's in there. Okay. Oh. All right, beautiful. We have a 10 troy ounce silver bar from the Golden State Mint. I'm gonna sit that here. We've got one more in here. Let's see what this is. I wonder what this is. Come on out of there. Okay, perfect. Another 10 ounce bar from the Golden State Mint. It's got a bull on one side and it's got the beers on the other side. And this is pretty cool. I like this. I have not seen this before, but it's cool to have. It's 10 ounces, 10 troy ounces of silver. I love stacking bars. I've stacked a lot of bars in my day. I actually stacked a lot of bars when, you know, it was around 22, 25, 28 dollars an ounce, a troy ounce. And then I got into coins and all that stuff. But bars are, you know, 10 ounce bars is solid weight. And this is pretty cool. I like the bear on the one side, it's kind of fun. And I like the bull on the other side. And you know, this stores 10 ounces of value, okay? That's just the honest to goodness truth. And while it does, you know, I can just kind of sit it here. Let me get this adjusted just a little bit better. There we go. I can just sit this here and enjoy it, right? You know, I can look at this 10 troy ounces of 3/9 fine silver and hold it in my hand and enjoy it and understand what it means. And then just kind of put it back in the safe and come back to it in a year or two and continue to enjoy it at that time. And then sooner or later, it's gonna come time when I turn this back in. Now it used to be a 10 ounce bar would have been, somewhere around $285 when I started stacking. $285, guys. And now this 10 ounce bar, is like $850, $900. And so that just lets you know that you're on the right track. You know, I would agonize, oh my goodness, should I spend $310 on a 10 ounce bar? The price is getting so high. You know, it's $850 today, just scarcely like 4 years later, three and a half, 4 years later. So it just tells you that you're on the right track, guys. If you're new to stacking, be very prudent, okay, about your stacking. This isn't just buy it today, sell it tomorrow. You've got to hang on to this stuff. But all my 10 ounce bars that I bought around $300 for a 10 ounce bar, it's sitting at, you know, $850 today. And these I bought at $850, and we'll fast forward 4 or 5 years and that'll look like a bargain. So we've got some really nice silver today. I'm really glad to pick these up. We've got the 10 ounce troy ounce, we got the 10 troy ounce bar from Golden State Mint. We've got the Bull and the Bears from Golden State Mint. And then we got the 10 ounces of generic Buffalo rounds from APMEX. And you know, this is a good haul this week. This is 40 troy ounces of silver. I'm still stacking. I hope you all are still stacking. Silver is a very solid way, in my opinion, to protect your wealth against erosion, which is what fiat currency does. It erodes your wealth over time. And so store your wealth in silver, and I think it's going to get you in the right direction later on in life. So that's all I've got. You know, of course, do your own due diligence. This is entertainment. I'm being entertained by making this video, okay? And that's another thing. I could do so many other things to entertain myself, but buying silver, looking at silver, making videos about silver, you know, that's a solid way to entertain myself. And not only entertain myself, but do it in a very productive way. I hope you all were entertained as well. If you were, please hit that like button down below. I'll try to keep some videos coming from time to time. Like I said, you know, I've moved on to some other things, but at the same time, I'm still busy stacking silver. Well, let me know down in the comments what you stacked this week. Until next time, guys, stay safe and keep stacking.